Howdy do, y'all. This is John, and today we are talking about Nosferatu, a new movie out in theaters right now, directed by Robert Eggers. And in Nosferatu, it takes place in a very early 19th century Germany. This young, up-and-coming real estate guy, he sells this castle to this very old count from Romania, I think. However, this Count Orlok, turns out to be a vampire who is specifically, hunting his wife. He is hunting the guy's wife to make her his own bride. And now, this guy, a doctor and a occultist, are trying to, piece the puzzles and figure out a way to kill Count Orlok. Okay, so let's get things started first and foremost. What I liked about the movie. Robert Eggers is just simply a master at horror filmmaking. This guy, he makes some of the most unsettling films made in recent years, and this movie's not really an exception. I wouldn't necessarily say it's as scary as The Witch or anything like that, but man, it's a very unsettling film. Now, how is the story? Well, the story, this movie is a remake of this 1922 German horror film, also called Nosferatu. And from what I understand, the stories in both movies are pretty much the same. The original Nosferatu, it was a game changer in horror. This movie, who knows if it's going to become a game changer. However, what they did to advance the narrative and also modernize it without, friggin' being completely dishonest and disrespectful to the original, that right there is impressive. And for anyone who's concerned, yes, thankfully, this movie's not woke. I don't know if Eggers will ever change that. I hope not. But this movie, when I say they modernized it, they did not wokeify it. It's just the film's a bit more gruesome. Okay, maybe a lot more gruesome than the original. And they do go in directions that, back then movies did not really think of doing. And even today, some of the stuff that's in this movie, the bulk of filmmakers, even horror filmmakers, won't go as far as this movie goes sometimes. As far as the acting goes, I think, for the most part, the actors all do a good job. Nicholas Hoult, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Willem Dafoe, they all do a good job. Bill Skarsgård, holy crap. Bill Skarsgård definitely redeemed himself after The Crow. Because he is just, oh my. Just the voice alone that he created for Count Orlok in this movie, it's intense and it's unsettling to listen to. The only performance that I wasn't exactly a big fan of was from Lily Rose Depp. Now, I heard that, her casting was a little bit rushed because Anya Taylor-Joy was supposed to be in Furiosa, and I'm guessing they were filming at the exact same time. So unfortunately, Anya Taylor-Joy could not be in the film, and they had to quickly recast the role, and it kind of shows a little bit. Because Lily just kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but she just, it felt like she was overacting a little bit in the film. She's supposed to be at an intensity level 8, but instead she's at 9 or something like that. Other than that, though, I think all of the actors do a really good job. Now, Count Orlok as a character, very intense villain. Yes, he's a very intense villain. Bill Skarsgård's performance just makes it even more intense. So I like how they waited to reveal to you, what Count Orlok looks like, because he's supposed to look like a monster. Instead of, showing you in your face what he looks like. You know, in his very first scene, they keep him in shadow. Or they have him be blurry. You can only just kind of sort of see his face and stuff. Wait until the right moment to show what Count Warlock looks like. And, you know, it's definitely intense. Cinematography is also pretty nice as well. Now, I know some people are probably going to be bummed out by the fact that they decided to not really bother to, you know, recreate the shots in the movie, the original movie. They instead just did their own thing, which personally, I don't have a problem with it. There is some incredible cinematography in this film, as it is. Some shots, I think, are probably going to go down in history on their own. In particular one, I'll say something that's in the trailers, so it's not really a spoiler. One particular one being, Count Warlock's hand reaching out over the city, and it just creates a shadow going across the city and stuff. Like, that is great cinematography. All in all, Nosferatu, really the only problem I have with the entire movie isn't really worth taking points from. It's just one thing and otherwise plethora of good. One kind of really bad performance among a whole slew of actors who are actually doing a good job. Other than that, though, this is just top-notch Robert Eggers. If you're a fan of his work, I highly recommend, going and seeing this film. Period. End of discussion. If you're a fan of the original Nosferatu, this film updates it without being disrespectful to the original movie. It doesn't wokeify the story or anything like that. It just simply tells the exact same story, but from a different perspective. A different, artist's perspective. In the end, I highly recommend this film. Period. End of discussion. Because it is just, great filmmaking. I'm going to give Nosferatu a 10. That's all the time I have for today. Please look forward to more videos real soon. I have another video game review coming out real soon. And also, my top 10 best and worst of the year list. Sadly, this is the end for 2024. I'm not going to review any more movies from this year. And when 2025 starts, expect me to do more videos before 2025. I was saying, please look forward to more videos real soon. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the